Hi, it's Jo from Cranberry Beads here. Today I'm going to be unboxing our latest colour box, which is the Egyptian Dream. So let's take a look inside and see what we have. So here is our box. Let's open it and see what we have. I'll move the box to one side and pull out everything. So the first thing that I notice are these huggy earring loops. These are really good because you can have one pair of these and interchange a lot of your earrings with it. Let me open them. Okay, they've got a hinge in them. See? So you can create a loop of beads at the top of your earrings or put a jump ring, hook it through, put this bit through your ear, close it, and there we are. All-purpose earring loop for various different earrings. So it's a great idea, and that might be a clue as to what's being made with this box. Okay, the next thing, I'm not going to pull these out in any particular order, but we have got some 6mm round red check glass beads. And the next thing is some 6mm Aztec gold fire polish beads. Lovely check glass beads too. Okay, oh, we've got some jump rings in case you want to use those with your earrings. But there's several jump rings because you might want to make the components into a necklace, and these are great for joining it. We've got our treasure pack, which I'm going to open at the end. Quick sneak peek. We've got some more 6mm round beads. These are jet glass pearls, Montana. Definitely a theme of 6mm here, isn't there? Now we have some bicones, and these are the crystal arum full, and full just means they're coated on all sides. They're essentially a lovely gold colour. The pattern doesn't call for these, but I have managed to incorporate them in and they look great. Let's look at some other strands. This is a 4mm check glass pearl, and this is called Egyptian Blue Satin. Have to have Egyptian blue in an Egyptian themed box. You can see if I put them next to the Montana, it's a very similar colour, except these have got like a silky sheen on them, whereas the Montana ones are really shiny. Good to have some contrasting finishes. Next we have some 1mm faceted rondelles. So these are actually Chinese rondelles, but they were a request from a customer to stock them because we barely stock any Chinese beads, to be honest. But the size of them is so beautiful. Some of them are not perfectly regular, but you won't get a very regular cut when the bead is so small anyway, but they add quite a bit of sparkle. Okay. Great for embellishments, those, adding some sparkle with embellishment. Okay, right, next we have 2 lots of gem duos. Now, some will have a tube of each, but some of you have it in a bag because supply issues when we're buying this much stock. So this is a turquoise luster gem duo, and this is the Metalust steel blue. So it's sort of a bit navy-ish, but it's got a very good shine on it. So I think we've sort of got a lot of the Egyptian colours here featured already. Let's have a look at seed beads. So we have got some check size 8 silver lined dark blue, and the pattern does use size 8s, and as per our Japanese size 8s. Now we have 2 different golds here. This is the Miyuki Duracoat gold, and this is the Aztec, pale Aztec gold, which is the check coating on the Miyuki bead. So you can see the subtle differences in these 2 golds, both beautiful though. So when you're using your size 8s, you've got 3 different choices. Next, I will pull out the size 11s, and this is opaque red luster. So really good lustery finish on this one, lots of shine. Next is the Duracoat metallic navy. Very, very versatile blue, this one. Just goes for so many different things. I have used it in quite a lot of my work. Next we have the blue iris. So this is mixing it up a little bit because the iris finish brings in sort of a little bit of gold and a little bit of green, but it still fits in with the theme really well. Next we have the Duracoat Seafoam. So we're trying to bring in more of the turquoise colour here, like in these gem duos. It looks so rich together, beautiful. Next we have the size 15s, and we've got 3 lots of size 15s in this box because they are used, shall we say. They are a key feature in what you'll make in this box. So this is the opaque turquoise, size 15. Now all of the Japanese seed beads in this box are Miyuki. We also have a matte transparent red, and this is sort of a deep colour. As with any transparent bead, it looks a lot darker in the tube, and also it is affected by the colour of your thread. So if you want to make it more vibrant, add a red thread, or you could perhaps even add a white thread. But if you use a dark thread, it will dull it down. So if you're also using Fireline, I'd probably go with the crystal, not the smoke. Okay, so it's an interesting point to note about the transparent colours. So that's matte transparent red as well. And the last one is the Duracoat size 15. Now we had a lot of supply issues getting this, and we had to get these ready-made tubes, so they're a little bit smaller, but you still have loads and loads available to make the project. Okay, and this does also match this color. Okay, so that's the main things that are in your box. More than enough beads to make just the earrings, or you can go ahead and make a necklace. You could even make both. Okay, so the pattern is really lovely as well, and it has a really Egyptian feel. So I'll give you a sneak peek of that at the end of the video. Let's open the treasure pack. Now we've added a few more treasures into the pack than usual, but we hunted high and low and made sure that we had some really good matches to the theme. So they're all the reds, the golds, the blues, the turquoise, those sorts of colours. So we have, and what's in the treasure packs will vary a little bit from person to person. But we've got some of these vintage flag shape beads. The hole goes across the top of them. Yeah. So it's very interesting that it sort of mimics the shape of the components you'll be making as well. There we are for another tease. Some red hearts, bugles, pellet beads, some extra seed beads, some gold Cheops colours. More triangle shapes. We've got some vintage Rivolis. They fit the bill perfectly, and some red bugles too. The colours are just perfect for this box, and I really hope that you enjoy creating. Of course, as always, you can just add these to your stash and use them however you want, but the pattern does come with the box, so feel free to make that, adapt it, play around, but you've got lots of ideas to play with the colour. And don't forget to look at the card in the box to go to the page that gives you all the hints and tips, and to download the pattern as well. Here is a quick look at the inspiration for this box, this necklace I made a while ago, and also a sneak peek of what you're going to be making. As for teasers for the next colour theme with the next box, it's very hard to give a hint this time, but the only thing I can say is shiny. That's the only word I'm giving you, shiny. Okay, so if you want to try and guess, please do. Obviously, we won't be able to say yes or no, but look out for that going on sale on the 1st of July 2025. So we do the colour boxes every 2 months. They go on pre-order from the 1st to the 5th of the month, and then the rest of the month we're busy ordering, packing, labelling, and then they get sent out the following month. Enjoy your boxes, and please share your creations in the Cranberry Customers and Bead Along group. Thanks for watching, and if you need any beads, head over to cranberry.net.au to get yours. If you've enjoyed this video, you can get a box next month. Plus, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to this channel.